And Lego is so popular that
Lego. See if we
Lego shopping.
For Lego with
The Lego Transform Lego Technic with another Lego video. The Lego ideas at the Lego store and inside Lego. Back to another Lego.
Legos, the crown jewel of many children's childhoods. Also being a huge part of my childhood, as a kid, I would always play with them, whether it was the Harry Potter themes to the Star Wars themes. I love these toys. So, to further delve into this topic, I would like to take a closer look at one of the many sets. Here we have a Harry Potter themed Hogwarts Castle. With this set, it has a lot to offer. It's ages 8 through 14, has 1,290 pieces, and it came out in 2010 for a retail price of roughly $100. And as you can observe already, there is a lot going on. There's a lot of characters. There is a lot of color and design to this set. And on the back, there is more information regarding the playability, which is very cool. As you can see, there is anywhere from opening staircases to sliding doors and hidden rooms. So overall, this set has a lot of playability, and furthermore, this set is also very valuable, as the retail price being $100. Nowadays, a brand new set like this would go for around $600. I would like to direct our focus to another Lego set, that being one based on the popular TV show known as The Big Bang Theory. Now, with a retail price of $60 and a aftermarket price of $100, the growth is really not that good. And this set coming out in 2015, within 7 years, it has only grown $40. That is a huge difference from the last set we looked at. Now, with this set, it's similar to most of the newer Lego sets, where I sort of have a problem with it. It's ages 12 and up, but in my opinion, what 12-year-old would be interested in a set known as The Big Bang Theory? Because when I was 12, personally, I had no idea what The Big Bang Theory was. And don't get me wrong, it is a colorful set, but it is merely just for display. There's not much playability, and in my opinion, there is a lack in creativity. Now, with this set, it really created a question for me, and I looked into this more, of are Lego sets losing imagination, and is this bad for future children and just generations nowadays? To further explore this question of whether or not this lack of imagination in newer Lego sets is really affecting creativity in children in general, I decided to interview some people, and I'm going to fast forward this to my future self, so take it away. Thank you, Jake. So now I'm going to interview some people and see what they feel about Legos and how they cause a lack in creativity. Excuse me, sir. Sir?
Hey, what's up?
Hi, what's your name?
Thomas Parker.
All right. Now my question is, what is your experience with Legos and how do you feel about them?
Oh, dude, I love Legos. As a kid, I had all sorts of Legos. My mom still has them in the attic back home. I love them this day.
Right on, right on. All right, what if I told you that Legos are actually bad for creativity?
I mean, it actually doesn't come that much of a shock, because when you're following the directions, I can see how it's not very creative, but that helps in other areas of life. But if you were given just a bunch of Legos without directions, and I was like, all right, build whatever you want, that would build creativity.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
Excuse me? What's your name?
Michael Sanchez.
And may I ask you a question?
Yep.
What has your experience been like with Legos and how do you feel about them?
Love Legos, they're my favorite. You know, it makes me pass the time, have fun.
All right, now with some bad news. What if I told you that Legos were actually bad for children and their creativity?
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah. So with Legos and this topic I am talking about, it is a very tough subject for me, as Legos have been a part of my childhood throughout my whole life, and I just adore them and I love them. But it is with this research that it sort of broke my heart. I didn't like seeing the fact that Legos could actually be bad for children and their creativity, or just, you know, there is a lack of that nowadays. And at first I was very skeptical, don't get me wrong, but it was through this research where I found that people pointed out that instructions end up sort of molding the play instead of letting the child being able to explore and play themselves. And you know, with newer Lego sets like that of The Big Bang Theory and other sets like that, similar, they end up being more like just a showpiece display rather than something a child could use to play with and just explore their horizons. And don't get me wrong, I am probably with all you guys, like in the beginning of just like, no way, Legos are the best toy for children. But all I'm asking is just have an open mind about it, because it is something that really did shock me. And you know, to this day, I'm still iffy about it, but I do see the other side. And I really thought it was sort of a good exercise for me to look into it. And the furthermore I look into it, the more it broke my heart, but the more I understood this topic. And so I would like to thank you all for watching this video. And hopefully it was informative, and hopefully you guys did all learn something. Thank you.